Welcome to Ring of Honor on HDNet tonight. Very special night. We're going to have a world title match. Austin Aries against...
Well, it could be anyone in the locker room. A very special occasion, the second ever ROH world title match on HDNet. It's A doubles, L double, Austin Aries lucky lottery. Anyone from the locker room could earn a world title matchup. Luck of the draw as he will select who gets the privilege of stepping in the ring against him tonight.
I think I'd like to see Tyler Black or maybe Roderick Strong, who gave him such a tough bout last time. There's Kenny King, part of the entourage tonight, if you will, along with Brett Titus. Of the world champion Austin Aries, Kyle Durden, third member of our team's in the ring with him.
Austin Aries, hold on before we get started. Kyle, I want to thank you for holding the ropes open for me. But you're not here anymore, so why don't you hit the bricks? I can't think of a better way to start on a show than to make a little bit of history. Right now, we're going to take on this level. Austin Aries lucky lottery. Relax, guys. I know you're excited. This is something to be excited about. I've selected 20 of the elite wrestlers in this business. And tonight I will put them in a hat. I will select one lucky winner out. And they'll get a chance of a lifetime of shot at this, the ROH world title. I'd like to thank Kenny King, Brett Titus, the Covers for coming out here and giving me some assistance for this important occasion. As you can see, these gentlemen are modeling the final two candidates for which hat is going to be used in A double L double Austin Aries lucky lottery. And I'm such a giving man, I'm going to let you, the people, help me decide what hat we're going to use here tonight. On your applause, will it be this hat I got from the Cricket Club in England from my friends? Hat number one.
I like that hat a darn set better than Rhett's, that's for sure.
Or will it be this old, ratty Big Bird hat?
You don't like Big Bird, Hog?
Sure, I like Big Bird, just not the hat.
Well, I can tell from your applause which hat you would like to use. Therefore, burn this when we're done here.
There you go.
And we will be using the Cricket Club hat that I acquired in England, a great country with a great healthcare system. Right now, I'm going to know the names of the 20 elite wrestlers we're going to put in this hat.
20 elite wrestlers.
That does not include the motel room key.
There they go. Who's the lucky man?
As I said, I hope it's Tyler Black, Roderick Strong.
Have been interlocking keys, there's been no shenanigans. Right now, we're going to pick out the lucky winner for a chance of a lifetime. Here we go.
What a historic occasion.
This guy's definitely been making some waves here in Ring of Honor. Let's bring out Kenny Omega.
Oh, that'd be a great title match, I think. Kenny Omega's really been an up and coming.
Kenny Omega's not here, is he? He's overseas trying to make a big name for himself. Ain't that too bad? You snooze, you lose, Kenny Omega. When you come back here, you have to get to the back of the bus.
Sucks to be Kenny Omega.
All right. One man's lost opportunity, another man's dream come true. I will pick up a new name for a shot at this. The ROH world title. Well, can I pick another one? Well, this competitor is definitely larger than life. And he's been making his way up the ranks here at Ring of Honor for quite some time. And I know this guy back there I'd like to bring out right now for a shot at the ROH World Title, the winner of AWL Austin Aries Lucky Lottery, the Luminous Lumberjack.
No. You have got to be kidding me.
A top flight competitor. He's been eating flapjacks. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
No.
He's ready to go for the world title.
There's some shenanigans going on here. There's no doubt about it.
It's a huge opportunity.
No, you got Tyler Black, you got Roderick Strong, you got all kinds of guys who really deserve a shot at this title, and now here's Grizzly Redwood.
Straight out of the Pacific Northwest, ready for action.
I don't care where he's straight out of.
Is tonight his night? History will be made here on HDNet. The world title on the line for the second time, Hog.
He's a tough guy, particularly for his size, but he's no Tyler Black. He's no Roderick Strong.
Thank God. Oh, so much for those suspenders. They're a detriment inside the squared circle.
But the title is on the line, so Austin Aries cannot be overconfident. But you know what? There's no need to taunt Grizzly Redwood because of his size.
He's offering the Greco-Roman knuckle lock, a bit of a test of strength. He's making it fair.
I think they should just get on with it.
Well, that's what's going to happen right now. Collar and elbow. Oh, just launching Grizzly overhead right there.
Austin Aries wasted no time taking charge of this match.
This is like one of the great world title matches in wrestling history. Flair and Steamboat. We're talking about Ric Flair and Dusty Rhodes. Big drop kick to the knee. Could we see history made? Maybe not.
Near fall there, Grizzly Redwood. I'll say this about Grizzly. He does have some quickness. He does have some ability.
He does have a large beard.
But he does lack size.
He does lack size. That's why he is indeed the littlest lumberjack inside that ring. Trying to chop down the champion. And once again, the suspenders coming into play.
And a boot right to his face.
Look at the power of the champion. 350 pounds pressed overhead. That's why he's the best in the world.
Dave, everybody in this crowd, including me, wanted to see Austin Aries defend his title against a legitimate contender. And you know, and I know, there's no way you can say Grizzly Redwood is a legitimate contender for the world title.
It's all the luck of the draw, Hawk. Everyone had an equal chance of earning a title shot, and he's trying to chop out the legs from underneath the world champion. Chop that tree down.
I'd love to have seen that hat. I'm willing to bet Tyler Black, Roderick Strong's name weren't even in there.
Everyone was in that hat.
And how do you know that?
I trust Austin Aries. He's an honest man.
I don't trust you, Dave, and I don't trust Austin.
Perhaps the greatest man who ever lived. A little bit of strength shown by Redwood.
This thing has been rigged from the beginning. Well, there's the overconfidence. Redwood, can he get it? Oh, we came that close to one of the most monumental upsets in wrestling history.
And down come the shoulder straps. Could we see a new world champion crowned here tonight?
Boy, that would be something, wouldn't it? Got him by the beard.
Big hair there off the top rope. IED in the corner.
Now Aries got him up in the air. We can see the brain buster here. Austin taking his time. There it is. The brain buster. Redwood is down. Slap the porpoise. Are you kidding me? Well, I hope Austin Aries is proud of himself.
A very tough matchup. It was back and forth between these two world-class athletes, but it was the brainbuster of Austin Aries that finished off Grizzly Redwood, and he retains the world championship.
Such a good chance before, Austin. Basically, I was going to ask you what you were doing out here, but now we know you've beaten Grizzly Redwood. You've picked the name out of the hat. What else are you going to be doing? I mean, you're just going through competitors left and right. I tell you what, you touch me one more time, I'll make sure that I pull your name out of the hat next time.
Hey now!
You know what? I'm feeling real good after that match. I feel like all you people were entertained in that match. I'm going to go as far as to say is that's going to be a match of the year candidate right there.
Give me a break.
And I'm feeling so generous after that there's still 19 names left in the hat. So I'm going to come out here again. And 8 doubles, L double, Austin Aries, Lucky Lottery, and 8 done. There still could be a winner out there, and it could be you.
Undoubtedly an MOTYC Match of the Year candidate right there. You want to talk about WrestleMania 3 with Savage and Steamboat, for one of the most famous world title matches here in ROH, Samoa Joe and CM Punk. They both pale in comparison to Aries and Redwood here on HD.
Dave, I don't care what you say. You and I both know that was nowhere near a classic. Let's go back to last week and take a look back at our main event.
We saw a tag team classic in the making during the main event last week until the American Wolves ran in. But what everyone remembers from last week is when Kevin Steen shocked the world by announcing the most brutal match in Ring of Honor, Ladder War 2.
This is not about wrestling moves. It's not about cool promos anymore. It's a war. It's personal. It's been a war the whole time, ever since it started. Steen and Generico, every time they're trying to throw, they want a street fight, they want this and that. They know we can take them in wrestling. They want to throw a ladder in there, that's fine. Because to us, it's another way to inflict pain. There's gonna be bloodshed, there's gonna be injuries, there's gonna be wheelchairs, there's gonna be stretchers. It doesn't matter. You think I'm gonna walk in New York City and go, oh yeah, we're gonna beat them, no problem. Yeah, we'll get in there, kick their ass and get out. No, man. We're going to the ER that night. I know that. You think I don't know that? I think I'm stupid? I'm a champion. I don't become a champion being stupid.
That's how we do it. That's what you want.
But come New York City, Wolves are bringing D-Day.
Boy, that ladder war is going to be something really special. Dave, the thing that has always impressed me about Ring of Honor is the rivalries. There are so many great ones, and that's what I think makes it so appealing to the fans. Take, for instance, Chris Hero and Eddie Kingston.
Yeah, that is a rivalry that has exploded right here on HDNet. Chris Hero and Eddie Kingston want at each other once again. Let's take a look at the rivalry between Hero and Kingston.
Throughout the years, we built a little bit of a friendship. I felt that he took our friendship for granted, decided to act like a woman and turn on me.
He's jealous that I had weaknesses and I overcame them, and he still has these weaknesses. He still has these demons that he can't confront himself. And he just hates every little bit of success I get. And it's not something I've done to him personally.
This is just an assault.
Everything about him consumes me. I wake up in the morning, I just think about how stupid he is and how much of a clown he is and how, to me, he doesn't belong in Ring of Honor.
He doesn't belong in the wrestling business. He can't handle the trials and tribulation it takes to become a superstar in professional wrestling. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna give him one more shot, and I'm gonna prove not just to Eddie Kingston, I'm gonna prove to everybody else that I am better, I was better, and I always will be better than that man.
Give my chance one more time for him. This is what I want. This is what I need. So I can move on, not just in my career, but also in my personal life. What's more important is I'm gonna get him in my hometown, New York City.
It's gonna be a damn good match. It'll probably be the best match on the show. It might be the best match you see all year.
Oh, the streets of New York City are gonna run red with his blood, I guarantee that.
A huge weekend for Ring of Honor. Boston on Friday. Saturday is New York City, where you will see those two big matches, plus Bryan Danielson's final appearances for Ring of Honor at this weekend's live events. Bret Hart will be a part of the festivities as well. For more information, ROHWrestling.com.
Sounds pretty exciting, Dave. Let's get back into the ring. There is Brandon Day. Stevens making his way into the ring, who will get set to go against Brandon Day in our next match.
The runaway train of Ring of Honor, Eric Stevens, fired up and ready to go here tonight.
And every time we've seen Eric Stevens in the ring here on HDNet, he comes in with a lot of energy. He also, with the Ring of Honor, likes to do that handshake. And the other thing that I like about him is he is such a good technical wrestler, and still, when he has to, can really get down and dirty and brawl it out with the best of them.
He does have a good combination of skills inside that ring. The referee trying to get some distance between Eric Stevens and Brandon Day as his opponent is in the corner. You get a break. He has that mix of power as well as the wrestling skills when it comes down to that scientific wrestling. You are right, Don. A complete athlete.
It's Brandon Day up in the air, and as I told you, he's very powerful now. A chop right to the chest.
Brandon Day has his hands full if he wants to make a name for himself at the expense of Eric Stevens. Just drives him down with great force.
Here a 2 count on Brandon Day, trying to make a name for himself, and it would go a long way if he could beat Eric Stevens. But I think Eric wants to turn Day into night real quick.
Oh, but some nice offense right there from Day, driving into the midsection of Eric Stevens. Let's see if he can stay on the offensive here.
Yeah, that shot to the midsection hurt Eric a little bit. And again, a shot.
Stevens still with enough to wrap his arm around that top rope to prevent the Irish whip. Can he prevent this? Gutbuster right over the knee. Gotta hand it to Day.
And Day with the early advantage in this match.
The question is, can he maintain that advantage? Can he stop the runaway train?
As we saw, he was trying to take the air out of Eric Stevens.
And right now trying to wear him down, take away that energy with this abdominal stretch. Working over that midsection.
You know what? If you don't have any energy, it's hard to have any power. And that's what Day is trying to take away from Eric Stevens right now.
Stevens trying to fight his way out of this position, and he does with the hip toss. Trying to get some momentum, but a knee to the midsection put a stop to it. Day looking to finish him off.
Got him up in the air. He's been working on that midsection, and it's been working. But now Eric Stevens comes back. It was working until that moment. Dave, you ready for the train? Choo-choo, here it comes. Boy, Dave's in trouble now. The clothesline. I don't know if Dave can recover from this. Eric Stevens feels victory at this point. The Dr. Bomb, that might be it. It is. Eric Stevens with the Dr. Bomb takes out Brandon Day.
Let's take another look at how this one ended. The choo-choo in the corner. The lariat in combination with the Dr. Bomb earned Eric Stevens another victory.
Very, very impressive performance by Eric Stevens. One of the most impressive performers in Ring of Honor has been Tyler Black, but recently took his eye off the ball against Jerry Lynn. We had a chance to sit down and talk with Tyler Black.
Keep your eye on the ball, Tyler Black.
The ball is in two different situations, you know. On one hand, I got to worry about Nigel McGuinness at ringside and what he's going to do, if he's going to interject himself, so I have to keep my eye on the ball with him. On the other hand, Jerry Lynn is my opponent, and maybe I should have been a little more careful. You know, he's a veteran, he's wily, he knows what he's doing.
Oh my goodness, what a comeback from Jerry Lynn!
In a sense, I really should thank Nigel McGuinness for putting me in that position, for taking my eye off the ball and putting me under Jerry's wing, you know? It's like I'm learning from his past, getting a glimpse into my future. And so it means a lot to me, not only that he would take his time out to show me the ropes and say, hey kid, this is how it's done, but that he would care enough to do that as well.
Jerry Lynn has taken Tyler Black under his wing, and how do you like that for a team? Jerry Lynn, Tyler Black, next week will go against Red Titus and Kenny King. Should be something. Now let's go to Kyle Durden.
Tonight, main event, six-man action, the ROH Tag Team Champions, the American Wolves, and Chris Hero against these three gentlemen.
You know, American Wolves, you've proven yourselves as a tag team. You've been the Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions for a long time now. And Chris Hero, you've traveled all over the world. But you know, this is Ring of Honor 101 right now. Here's Roderick Strong, the man who chops harder than anybody in North America. And here's Kenta, the man who kicks harder than anybody in the world. And I'm Brian Danielson, the best submission wrestler on the planet. Tonight, you're going to see three of the best in six-man tag team action.
Main event tonight.
Can't wait for that to happen.
This match is set for one fall, with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first, the company by Prince Bella from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing 206 pounds. He is representing the Embassy, Jimmy Ray.
Part of the Embassy, and look at Ernie Osiris kneeling down. Give Jimmy Rave a boost up into the ring along with Prince Nana. And there comes the toilet paper.
Complete disrespect from these fans. Shower him in streamers. It's royalty.
His opponent, weighing 250 pounds, the Necro Butcher.
Absolutely crazy, the Necro Butcher bringing a chair into the ring. Not legal, of course, but we might see it before this match is over.
And Jimmy Rave getting the jump on the Necro Butcher after he did some damage to himself with a chair. What a moron.
Long-standing war between these two guys, Jimmy Rave and the Necro Butcher. I wonder if there's a staple gun around here somewhere.
I certainly hope not. That is not legal either in this matchup. But what is legal is the heel hook of Jimmy Rave. It's done damage to Necro in the past, and that is the key to victory tonight for the crown jewel of the Embassy.
And no doubt these two don't like each other at all. Look at the strength of Necro Butcher, throws him into the seats. I tell you, there's going to be nothing pretty at all about this match.
That did a lot of damage to Jimmy Rave as he landed in the steel chairs.
Fortunately, didn't do any damage to one of the paying customers here tonight.
They know that when the action comes their way, they better move. And right now, Jimmy Rave over the barricade and down to the hard floor.
Right on his back.
But Necro can't win the matchup on the floor, Hawk. He's got to bring it back inside the ring.
Dave, did we even get an opening bell in this match?
I don't think they've even made it inside the ring as of yet to officially start this match. He's got the barricade.
Tearing up the barricade that our crew worked so hard to put together.
Poor Jimmy Rave. That's not legal, but yeah, I haven't heard an opening bell. So I guess he can't really be disqualified for doing damage before the match even starts. Jimmy Rave needs to get inside the ring. Barricade dragged toward the ring. Oh no.
He's gonna throw him into it again. Oh, that hurt. He'll be singing soprano for a while.
Oh, the crown jewels. Necro breaking all sorts of rules. Referee needs to lay down the law here, man.
Well, Necro's laying down Jimmy Rave. There's no doubt about that.
Laid out on the timekeeper's table. He still has that barricade. Where's the honor in this, Hog? You always ask, where's the honor in breaking rules? The Necro Butcher is not playing fair. This isn't a street fight. It's not no disqualification.
What's he gonna do? He's putting the barricade in the ring.
He's scraping it across the... Oh no. Look at those the metal legs from the barricade sticking straight up.
Maybe he wants to impale Jimmy Rave on one of those.
Absolutely nothing honorable in this. They're inside the ring. The match officially underway, right?
I don't know. I've never heard a bell. I don't know if it's official or not. I do know that Jimmy Rave's been in some trouble.
Oh, he goes after the leg. Stopping away on the knee. Saved himself from certain doom and being launched onto that barricade.
And you see the Necro Butcher hanging on to the ropes.
He's in a lot of pain right now. These fans do not like Jimmy Rave, but he doesn't need their support to do damage. He needs the right opportunity to cinch in that heel hook and make Necro give it up.
Both of these guys in a little bit of trouble here. Look at Ernie Osiris. Ernie Osiris, Dave's coming into the ring.
Yeah, but the referee tied up with Jimmy Rave doesn't see any of the damage being done. Great strategy from the embassy.
And now Ernie Osiris with the chair. The referee needs to turn around. Prince Nana directing all of this. He's in the ring. And Ernie Osiris dives on the chair. Oh, my. You've got to be kidding me.
The damage was done. The man with the mightiest beard in Ring of Honor. And now the heel hook from Jimmy Rave. This could be it for the Necro Butcher.
Really have to tap out. Rave's got him in a tough position, I'll admit that. But look at the pain on the face of Necro Butcher. Grabs the rope, he got the rope.
And Jimmy Rave taking full advantage of the referee's 5 count.
That knee, that leg, still in pain. And Jimmy Rave going right back to work on it. I'll tell you, Dirty Ernie Osiris and Prince Nana need to stay out of this. And a good move by the Necro Butcher to break that hold.
A bit of advice from Prince Nana for his man. Ooh! Elevated over the top and out of that barricade.
Boy, that came close to impaling him. Do you see those things sticking up? He lands on that. It's really over.
But it still did a whole lot of damage.
And here's Ernie Osiris. Is that a staple gun in his left hand?
It is. Nana distracting the Necro Butcher. Dirty Ernie's got the staple gun.
And the Necro Butcher saw it just in time. Give a little staple to Ernie Osiris. Oh, that has to hurt. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, he's going to staple Jimmy Rave? No! He's got to deal with Big Bison Smith.
But Necro Butcher's no small guy either. These two guys are both brute strength. And now what is this?
Oh, the locker room is emptying. Bison Smith going to town on everybody. The Necro Butcher was going to use that staple gun on Jimmy Rave. And the heavy hitter of the embassy, Bison Smith, came to save the day. And now looking to do some damage to the Necro Butcher himself.
Those two want to fight, and I want to see it. Bison Smith, Necro Butcher, everybody else, they need to get them out of the ring.
This crowd wants to see them fight, and Bison choking Necro.
There's that staple gun. That'll get some folks out of the ring in a hurry.
Necro Butcher with a weapon in his hand. He needs that to battle Bison Smith. No one can stop Bison Smith here in ROH.
You hear it. Necro Butcher declared the winner.
Declared the winner, but he was the one who was going to use a staple gun against Jimmy Rave. I want to see Bison Smith and Necro hook it up in the future here in ROH.
I agree with you totally. Love to see it. But I also love it when it's a fair fight. And when you have Prince Nana and Ernie Osiris teaming up with Jimmy Rave, there's nothing fair about that. And Necro Butcher, rightfully so, declared the winner here.
There's nothing fair about using a staple gun in a wrestling match.
Well, when you're out man 10-1, you do what you got to do. That's what the Necro Butcher did.
It's going to take more than a staple gun to stop Bison Smith as he prepares to destroy everyone here in ROH. And he's going to start with Necro.
Hey, you see that? The staple stuck right in the side of Bison Smith.
Ain't going to stop him.
Still to come, it's our main event, a 6-man battle.
What promises to be the most exciting wrestling match on television tonight?
Claudio Castagnoli, Brett Albright.
We'll see how Albright is able to recover from this, or is he going to be able to?
Half Nelson again, can he get it?
No, he can't get it there, but the victory roll, that could be it. Yes, it is. It's over. Oh, he grabbed the rope. What are you doing there?
It's Prince Nana and Ernie Osiris of the Embassy.
Who threw that shoe? Was that Ernie Osiris that threw a shoe?
Ooh, Claudio catches him low, but the ref had his back turned. Now he's thinking about it.
Do not. Oh, Brett Albright's going after him. This is pride for your country. This is all about America. Oh, and he slammed him down on the ramp.
Oh no.
Wait a minute.
Claudio, turn around.
The Swiss flag is where it should be, on the floor. There it is! Oh! USA! 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 Brett Albright has done it. Holding on to what is he doing to the referee? And Nana in the ring. That was uncalled for. Prince Nana came in the ring and gave Albright a shot.
Ricola bomb from Castagnoli.
And that's it.
And Albright is down.
No! Oh my goodness. This is so disgusting.
The Embassy is sending a message. And what's Necro Butcher and Grizzly Redwood doing out here?
They're getting out there trying to help Brett Albright.
Too little, too late.
The tag! Brett Albright is in it. He goes right to work. He's taking on all 3 members of the Embassy in the ring. Is he going to fly out? Yes! Right into Castagnoli. Castagnoli goes into the front row. Albright taking the fight way outside the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, Claudio Castagnoli and Brett Albright have both been counted out of the ring, and therefore they have both been eliminated.
Next week's main event is going to be something special. Our first steel cage match here on HDNet. Brett Albright and Claudio Castagnoli.
This is your main event. It's a 6-man tag team match scheduled for 1 fall with television time remaining. Team number 1, being accompanied by Shane Hagedorn. First, from Metropolis, weighing 240 pounds, that young knockout kid, Chris Hero. His partners at a combined weight of 425 pounds. They are the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions, Davey Richards and Evan Edwards, the American Wolves.
These 3 men have proven to be a successful trio in the past here on HDNet. And tonight, the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions, alongside that young knockout kid, Chris Hero, and Shane Hagedorn, ready to battle once again.
Their opponents, first from Tampa, Florida, weighing 250 pounds, Roderick Strong. From Aberdeen, Washington, weighing 185 pounds, American Dragon, Brett Danielson. Their partner, from Tokyo, Japan, weighing 86 kilos, KENTA.
What a great team this is going to make. All 3 of these wrestlers, as you heard Brian Danielson say earlier tonight, bring different strengths into the ring. Danielson, Kenta, and Roderick Strong.
I have been looking forward to this matchup all night long. It should be a classic.
There's Chris Hero teaming up with the American Wolves.
Look at the confidence on the face of Hero.
And the team of Danielson, Strong, and Kenta hope to wipe that confidence off his face in a hurry.
He hopes to knock one of those three out with that rolling elbow. All 6 men face to face in the center of the ring.
You hear the referee telling them to shake hands. Chris Hero, Bryan Danielson give the handshake. I'm not sure the Wolves are even interested in it.
Well, Hero's following the code of honor on behalf of his teammates. Kenta will not shake the hand of Hero. A lot of history between those two men. Of course, Kenta and Davey Richards have had their battles in ROH as well. 6 men prepared for what should be a hard-hitting contest.
Hero will start in the ring. You see the referee telling the two Wolves to get out. And he'll go against Bryan Danielson.
Final countdown tour continues for Bryan Danielson here this evening. One of the founding fathers of Ring of Honor has been here from the very beginning. Former world champion, many consider him to be the best in the world. Although I'll argue with that because Austin Aries has the world championship currently. But as Danielson said earlier on tonight, many consider him to be the best technical wrestler in the world. I'll give him that. He's a great technician.
I obviously agree with you on that.
He is going move for move down on the mat with Chris Hero. Neither man with a decided advantage right there. Danielson is not just technical wrestling. He can brawl when need be.
You know, I'd much rather see Chris Hero battling Eddie Kingston, but I do think this is going to be just as good.
Everyone's looking forward to Hero and Kingston mixing it up in the future. Strong tagged in, and so is Eddie Edwards.
Now Roderick Strong is in.
Roderick known for his chopping ability as well as his backbreakers. Crossbody, not even a 1 count.
Boy, there, the boot right to the face. And the tag made. Here comes Kenta for the first time. And there's one of those chops. Another one from Strong. And even Danielson gets a shot in.
All 3 men doing damage to Eddie Edwards. Referee needs to gain control of this thing.
And Eddie Edwards finally goes down. Kenta's boot to the face, and Edwards is on the ropes. We just saw a great example of what Bryan Danielson talked about, the 3 different strengths of the members of that team. There, a 2 count on Eddie Edwards.
Of course, Eddie Edwards and Davey Richards are the World Tag Team Champions. They have that teamwork on their side, and we've seen the Wolves and Hero work successfully as a trio. We've never seen Danielson, Kenta, and Roderick Strong as a tag team unit in the past here in ROH. They need to prove themselves.
I am one of those who thinks that experience as a tag team is way overrated. There's a 2 count. As long as you know how to go out and make a tag, it's all about the skill, and the skill of the 3 against the Wolves and Chris Hero is pretty formidable.
Well, in my opinion, having the World Tag Team titles around your waist does not make you overrated. And going after the arm of Danielson. He quickly escapes, though. Cattle mutilation, no, avoid it. They exchange the advantage back and forth.
Boy, these two guys just dead even. Fun to watch.
Oh, Richards trying to fire up Dragon.
You know, the thing I like about Dragon, he's able to keep his cool. Doesn't really let anything rattle him at any time.
Eddie Edwards made the blind tag right there. He is the legal man. And he delivers that boot to the side of the head of Danielson.
But look at Bryan bounce right back and come after him.
Combo of kicks from the World Tag Team Champions.
And Danielson able to get his knees up. Submission hold right here.
The triangle choke. Meanwhile, out on the floor, KENTA and Chris Hero going at it.
And as you said, they've got a little bit of history between those two.
Just fighting it out. Danielson still with that triangle choke, but look at the strength right there. Eddie Edwards has got him up. Love blower. What teamwork.
Only a count of two before Roderick Strong dives in. And Strong thrown out very hard onto that thin mat.
And now the Wolves with the submission hold on Danielson, the half crab.
And Danielson very close to grabbing the ropes. He needs to get that rope, he does.
Damage was done to the leg of Danielson though.
But Bryan able to grab the rope. Now he needs to tag out.
Easier said than done. Boot to the side of the head from Chris Hero.
Another boot right to the head. KENTA and Roderick Strong both asking their teammate to tag out if at all possible. But as you said, easier said than done.
Chris Hero keeping Danielson away from his partners. Chopping away at the chest of Danielson. And in comes Davey Richards.
Danielson got in a couple of good pops, but that was it.
Right back to work on that leg. Go the Wolves. Pain shooting through the body of Bryan Danielson.
But remember, this is the American Dragon. Nobody tougher than Bryan Danielson.
And reaches the ropes once again.
Great move for Danielson. Trying to regain his wits. He's thrown outside the ring.
The referee's attention taken as Dragon meets the steel.
Right into that steel barricade.
Referee still distracted. These barricades taking their toll on the body of Bryan Danielson, and so is the elbow of Chris Hero connecting with the side of his head.
Boy, that drops Danielson down to that mat. Shane Hagedorn
standing over a lifeless Bryan Danielson.
And Roderick Strong over to check on him. I think he's going to be okay. At least for the moment. He's thrown back in the ring.
Oh, he's trapped in the Wolves' den right now. Very far from his corner, far from making a tag.
If he does make a tag, watch out. Both of the Wolves are taking it from Danielson right now.
Goes for the alarm clock, blocked. Ooh, miscommunication.
Danielson, can he get the tag? He didn't make it. He came within about 6 inches of making that tag. Now he's closer again. He's got it. And here comes KENTA, diving off the rope.
Knocking Hero to the floor as well. Signature kicks from KENTA.
That's what he's known for.
Ooh, right to the back.
KENTA, crowd chanting his name. Flies off the ropes again. Another kick from KENTA. And oh, is he doing some damage? Yet another. and very close to 3.
Now looking for go to sleep, but avoided. The R driver counter. Oh, they both connected on kicks at the same time. Handspring enziguri. And Hero and Kenta, the legal men.
Chris Hero now is the fresh guy in the ring. And he gives Kenta quite a shot.
Those knockout elbows of Hero, but Kenta throwing the kicks. Oh, that could be it.
There's the cover. Near fall. Hero thought he had him. And now it's Kenta who needs to tag out.
Gonna be time for the rolling elbow. First going for the neck breaker, backslide.
Great recovery by Kenta. And again, there's a chop to the head. There's the cover. And again, a near fall. Count of 2. Chris Hero has thought he's won this match twice.
This combination of elbow strikes from Hero softening up Kenta, though. Upset flip. Rolls it back to his feet. Rolling elbow blocked. That one connected. Both men are down.
This is very, very physical. And now here comes Roderick Strong. Really fresh. And he goes right after Chris Hero.
Combination from Roderick. Hero avoids the gutbuster. More elbow strikes.
Oh, the drop kick drops Hero down. Roderick Strong really taking it to Chris Hero. Again, just a count of 2 for Strong. Now it's Hero's one who needs to tag out. Strong, known for those chops, just gave him one.
And Hero, known for the elbow strikes, gave him one. Back and forth it goes. Flash kick from Hero. And the Wolves inside the ring, watching out for their partner.
What a great move by Strong.
Tried to save himself, but the teamwork from the Wolves. Missile drop kick. Cover.
Whoa, that was close.
Focusing on Roderick Strong now. Eddie Edwards. Giving him some chops of his own. Could it be the backpack chin breaker?
Roderick everywhere.
He fights it off.
Roderick Strong with the elbow to Eddie Edwards.
Flying knee. Again, only 2.
Roderick Strong. Looks like he might need a little relief now.
Right to the side of the head with the kick.
Lifts him up. Oh, and again, a count of 2. How close has this match come? 3 or 4 times to being over. Oh, he's got the Boston Crab right now on Eddie Edwards. And look at Brian Danielson. He's holding on to the other Wolf.
Hero trying to save his partner, but here's Kenta.
This could be it. Does he have to tap out here? This Boston Crab gotta hurt. Gotta hurt. There's no help from a teammate.
Counter. So close.
And again, outside the ring, there is action everywhere. Kenta and Hero.
And inside the ring, Eddie Edwards and Roderick Strong going for the gutbuster. Countered into a head scissors.
Davey Richards being held off by Bryan Danielson, now he's back in the ring.
Hit the alarm clock on Roderick, and now the Wolves go for that super kick German combo.
There's Hero in there as well.
And the rolling elbow to the mix. Oh, that would have been it if Danielson didn't dive in to save the match for his team.
And Kenta in there as well.
And it is Edwards with Roderick trying to get him up on his shoulders for the Wolves to finish the job on Roderick Strong. But there's Kenta trying to save his partner. Takes away the balance of Richards.
Kenta with a boot to the face of Richards.
Boot to the side of the head. Trying to get him in position.
There you go.
Al Danielson back into the ring.
He took away the balance of Eddie Edwards right there.
Hard to tell who's battling who here.
Everyone's fighting. All 6 men.
Get him off the ropes. Come on.
Superplex. Danielson now. Belly to back superplex. Kenta. Super Falcon Arrow.
This is absolutely incredible here. What an amazing match we're seeing in our main event.
These fans on their feet. And all of the competitors feeling the effects of this main event battle.
Now Danielson encouraging the crowd to get into it, and they are. Danielson flies over the ropes.
So does Kenta, wiping out Davey Richards. Hagedorn can't believe it.
And that leaves Roderick Strong and Eddie Edwards in the ring.
Ooh, what a chop.
Another great chop from Roderick Strong.
Back and forth.
What do these two guys have left in the tank?
Brutalizing the chest. Oh, but he gets the boot up. Who's going to get the advantage? It's Edwards.
And only a count of 2. Oh, and another boot right to the head. He missed the dive.
But he landed on his feet. Roderick with the kick.
And again with the kick. Now Roderick with the cover. Just 2. I thought that might have been 3.
Gibson driver.
That's 3. That's it. Roderick Strong has led his team to a great victory over the American Wolves and Chris Hero.
Oh, it was a combination that moved to the side of the head, the running boot from Roderick Strong, and the Gibson driver to earn his team the victory in your main event.
Bryan Danielson, Kenta, and Roderick Strong with a great performance here. And a great team victory. It really took a team to win this one.
It was back and forth the whole way through, though, Hawk. Both teams gave it everything they had.
This is professional wrestling. This is Ring of Honor.